This is Dejuan Phillips Sr., and this is In the Eyes of a Florida Man. My life growing up was really good, I guess you can say. Never really experienced anything bad. Now I know I had a great childhood. I had a grandfather, a grandmother, and my mother who raised me. I had 3 brothers, 3 sisters, and it was like a thing of where we never really argued, I guess you can say. I looked up to my grandfather when he was alive, even though he passed away. But I just remember the things he used to do for me, and it was like, I guess he loved us like I love my grandkids, today. I look up to my brother, my oldest brother, as well, because of the fact that he's kind of like a hero. I call him my hero. He doesn't like that because he says your hero should be someone else besides him. But that's the way I look at it. I remember going to kindergarten. I grew up in Winter Park, Florida. Just like my kindergarten years, all the way up through elementary. I went to Webster Elementary, which was located on Webster Avenue, which is no longer an elementary school. But I just remember when they started integrating schools, I went to Killarney, I went to Fern Creek before I went into junior high school. That's when it was just 1st grade through 6th grade, 7th through 9th, and then on up into high school, 10th to 12th. But it was an exciting time, I experienced. But other than that, I have no complaints. My teenage years were exciting. I had a certain set of friends that I hung out with. It was like 6 of us, and class would always meet up at a certain place. I actually attended Winter Park High School. It was a thing where we were buddies, even after school, after we did our homework, we'd go play basketball. And I guess we all had different outlooks on life, because once we got to the point where we knew what we were gonna graduate, some of my friends went to college. Myself and a couple other guys went in the Army. A couple of them never went anywhere. They just stayed in Winter Park. So therefore, that was one thing I knew I wanted to do even when I was a kid. I knew I wanted to go in the Army. Why I didn't choose college, I have really no idea. So therefore I chose the Army, and I think that was a great decision, because I feel like my decisions were my decisions. They were not made by anyone else. Anything that happened, I look back on it, I don't regret any of it. I try not to reminisce on the past. I just look at moving forward. In my early adulthood life, got out of the Army, I actually got married to my son's mother. We lived together in Washington State. And then after we left Washington, we went overseas to Germany. After that, I came home after we separated, which was a low point in my life, I guess you can say. Came home and I found a job, but after working there for so long, I had someone that worked at a talent agency, had me do some headshots, got me some commercials at Disney. All the pictures they thought would work for me are like marked with a little X here. That's the ones I had printed out. So now that I'm at retirement age, I feel like I've done just about everything I wanted to do in life. I like to travel with my wife. I like to go on cruises. It's something that you should do because you should be enjoying your life. Don't let anything stand in your way. Live your life the way you want to live it. I love my life. I love my family. I love God. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. Remember, stay positive, keep your head up, and keep pushing on.